Hi guys, I'm Dr. Kiana from Endara Naturals, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about hair types. So if you enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments for me, you can leave those in the comment section below. And if you're looking for our organic natural hair care products from Endara Naturals, you can find the links to those in the description box under the video. Also, this week, we're going to be having our Black Friday sale. Our VIP email subscribers get early access to all of our promotions. So if you're not on our email list, go ahead and sign up. I'll leave the link for that below as well. And that way you'll have first dibs on our Black Friday deals, which are going to be limited. So if you want early access, make sure you sign up for the email list. Now, I get a lot of questions about hair types. One, people want me to help them figure out what their hair type is. And two, people want to know what products they need to use based on their hair type. So, as we know, there's our hair typing system that is type 1, which is naturally straight hair, type 2 is wavy, type 3 is curly, type 4 is coily or kinky, and then there's subsets A, B, and C within each of those categories, and it basically is supposed to describe the size of your curl, the diameter of your curl. Most people, for one, have multiple hair types, especially if you have curly hair, type 3 or type 4, then you're going to most likely have multiple curl patterns on your head, and you're not going to use different products in different parts of your hair based on curl pattern. So that really that way of thinking really doesn't fly, because if you did need to use different hair products based on your curl pattern, then that would mean if you have different curl patterns in your hair, you have to use different products on each section, which of course we know we don't do that. That wouldn't make sense. Also, curl curl type, curl size is subjective. It's not a standard. There's not a number that we use that say, oh, if your curl is this size, then that means it's 3B, and if it's this size, that means it's 4B. It's really just visual, right? People are just giving you their opinion. So you could ask 10 different people what your hair type is, and you will get 10 different answers. So there's really no standard to the A, B, and C, whether you're 4A, 4B, or 3C is very subjective. So, really, all you need to know is, are you type 1, type 2, type 3, or type 4? And that's good enough. You don't need to know if you're 3B or 3C. That really, it doesn't matter. And when you're thinking of your hair type, it's more for the purpose of finding other people who have similar hair to yours. It's not for selecting products. Hair products are not based on hair type. They're based on ingredients and what issues you're having with your hair. So for Endara Naturals, I have customers who have type 1 naturally straight hair. I have customers who have type 4 naturally coily or kinky hair. And the products work well for both. The difference is in how the products are used and how often they're used. So my type 4 customers are using the clay and the deep conditioner weekly or every 2 weeks. My type 1 customers are using the clay and deep conditioner maybe once a month. My type 4 customers use the leave-in maybe once or twice a week. And my type 1 customers, if they're washing their hair daily, they're going to use the leave-in daily. So the difference would be in like how much of the product they're using. If they're type 1, they need to use a little bit less. If they're type 4, they're going to be using more. But they both use the products, they both love the products, they both get good results from the products. So really it's based on the ingredients and the quality of the products, and not the size of your curl or whether your hair is curly or straight. Also, the other properties of your hair, your porosity, your density, the texture of your strands, are they fine? Are they coarse? Those probably are more important than whether your curls are 4A or 4B. When you're looking for someone who has similar hair to yours, you could have two people who are both 4A. Let's say they're uniformly 4A throughout their hair. That's not very common, but let's say they are. So you have two people who are truly 4A, but one of them has fine strands, their hair is thin, and they're high porosity. And then you have another person who's also 4A, but their hair is very, very dense, very thick. They have very coarse strands, and they're low porosity. A wash and go is going to look totally different on these two people. A twist out is going to look totally different on these two people. So just knowing that they're 4A doesn't really tell you much. So if you're looking for somebody on YouTube, for example, who does hair tutorials, and you're looking for someone who has similar hair to you, then just visually looking and seeing, like, does this person's hair look like mine? Whether they're 4A, 4C, or 3C, does their hair look any, does it have any resemblance to my hair? If my hair is thick, their hair is thick, my hair is kinky, their hair looks kinky, that's good enough. You don't have to know whether their hair is 4A or 4C or 4B. That doesn't matter. And a lot of times when people are uh, determining their own hair type, or they're asking someone's opinion, like I said, if you ask multiple people, you're going to get multiple answers. So really, it's a visual thing. Does their hair look like yours? Now, hair type, like I said, is not really helpful in picking out hair products. And it can be helpful in finding someone whose hair looks like yours, but you don't need to get specific with the A, B, and C. Really, if I'm type 3 and you're type 3, then that's close enough. If I'm type 4 and you're type 4, that's close enough. It doesn't have to be, I'm 4C and you're 4C, and then we have to argue over whether or not it's 4C. As long as, if you're in the type 4s, then your hair is probably going to behave similarly to that person's hair if you guys have the same density and porosity. So those properties really are more helpful in finding someone whose hair is similar to yours. And when you're looking for hair products, you really want to be focused on the quality of the product, the quality of the ingredients, and does this product address the issues that I'm having? If my hair is dry, I'm looking for something that's going to restore moisture to my hair, and that doesn't change whether my hair is type 3 or type 4. If my scalp is irritated, I need something that's going to calm the inflammation. If I have dandruff, I need something that's going to address dandruff. And that is not based on the size of your curls. So, really, what you want to be thinking about is what's going on with my hair? What issues do I need to address? Do these products address those issues? If so, give it a shot. If not, then you should keep looking. But it's not based on whether your hair is type 3A or 3B or 4A. That really doesn't have any place in your decision making process as far as product subject. Hair type is not really that useful, is the bottom line. It's a small part of what makes up the properties of your hair, and it really doesn't tell you anything about the condition of your hair. It really is not helpful in choosing products. Most of that is marketing. If you see a product that says this product is for 3C hair, this product is for 4A hair, that's really marketing. You're not going to use different products on different sections of your hair based on your hair type. So it's not that useful. So knowing whether you're type 3 or type 4 is kind of obvious. That's kind of obvious. You can tell that pretty easily. So you really don't need to get any deeper into it than that. So if you guys have any questions, if you have any comments, please leave those below. If you want to ask me a question directly, you can email me at contact@endaranaturals.com. Like I said, our Black Friday sale is coming up. So if you're not already on my email list, make sure you go ahead and sign up for that so you can get VIP access to the Black Friday sale. And I will see you guys in the next video.